Hey guys, what's up? It's Harley, and I'm gonna try and do this quick. I have the children occupied right now. They're eating some treats, so should be quiet for a little bit. But today, I am here to talk about the Orilium Readathon. It's starting up in April, which is like in 2 days. So I'm really gonna try to put this out at least by the 1st of April. Can I do it? I don't know. But there was a mini readathon that happened, so I'm gonna go over that. I have my like journal from last year where like, you know, we started and everything. I know there was like the original readathon. It was like the novice path. I do have a video for that, so I will link that somewhere. And I discussed the books that I read for that. We were just on our way to like the academy in that readathon. But then I remember there was like certain books you had to read to build your character, and I don't think I ever discussed that. But anyways, if you don't know what the Orilium Readathon is, it is hosted by G over at Book Roast. It's a amazing readathon. I did the magical readathon before she created this whole new one, and it's a lot of fun. It's almost like playing a game, but reading. So yeah, it's just a great way to push yourself to read more, and it's just fun. So I definitely recommend it. So for this readathon, you like make a character and you're going to this magical school and you're going to learn stuff. So my character's name is Auren, or Rin for short, and she is a elf, I believe I did elf. Yes, okay. My character is an elf. I don't know, it just felt fitting. One of the children is done eating their treat and is tormenting the other one now. Yes. Kids. Yes, my character is an elf. My little backstory from what I remember is she lives on the green continent. What's the green continent called? Erythia? I believe that's how you say it, Erythia. I don't know, I like the looks of the green continent, like the map. And my character is from Erythia over there, and it's supposed to be like very naturey, green and lush, and I felt that was fitting for my character. And oh. Do you gotta come say hi? Do you want to come say hi? It's become a thing that she comes and says hi. So hey, I got a baby. Alright, here is the little baby. You say hi? Yeah, say hi. She's getting to be a big baby. But go torment your sister. That is little Sansa, if you didn't know. She has made it a habit of showing up in my videos now. She's always gotta come blabber little mouth. But let's get back to whatever I was talking about. My character loves nature. She lives in the countryside. She's got like a river by her that she likes to go and sit at and read because she loves reading. She has like just a bond with the animals in her area. She just spends all her time out there like reading and painting stuff, drawing. She's very artsy. I love that for her. But yeah, so that's what she's all about. I bet you can't tell where the heck we're going with our career and everything. The next little mini readathon that we had was just to pick your conduit. Conduit. Can I just have the paper? Conduit. That's how you say it? Conduit. So we got to pick our conduit, which I picked the bow because, once again, my character is an elf, felt fitting, nature, I don't know, I vibed it. So I went with bow, and for that you had to read a book with the word hunt in the title. I believe it was in the title or the author's name. And I read Hunted by Megan Spooner. This is a Beauty and the Beast retelling. I give it like 3 stars, somewhere around there. It just didn't live up to what I thought it was going to be. I love Beauty and the Beast so much, and there just wasn't enough in it for me. But this was my bow book. And the other challenge was to read a book with your legacy, your guild's legacy. And I am in the Order of the Crescent. That is what I got from the quiz. And for that, we get to have an animal familiar. So you had to read a book featuring your animal familiar. And I decided to go with a wolf just because, once again, I was vibing it. It was that or a horse. And so I went with a wolf because I can cuddle it more. And I read Wild Rescuers Centennials in the Deep Ocean by Stacey Plays because I hadn't read it yet. And now I finished this series. So this was my animal familiar book. So I got my Conduit and my animal familiar all picked out. You can see little Sansa down in the corner. And now we're gonna get in. Ow! She just stabbed me in the foot. You just stabbed me in the foot. Why don't you go play with your sister? She's right here. Why don't you two go play? Go play and leave me alone for a little bit. So now we are in the first year at Orilium Academy, and you pick a calling, or what I called a career earlier. I'm used to calling it a career, but you pick your calling and... Sansa! Yeah? What do you want? Why don't you go chew on a bone? She's so cute. Oh my god. But you picked your calling, and I have done some of the ones that were featured previous years. Even though this is a whole new readathon, I decided to go with Master of the Elements. Yes. Okay. So I have the little sheet. I haven't cut them out yet, but this is the little sheet. And there's links to all this. I'll also link G's video, maybe for all of the like readathon things, but definitely for this new round where it has all the links for everything. But Master of Elements, you know, once again, nature. I feel it. I vibe it. I just really vibe like being able to work and control like elements and stuff. Like, okay, if you ask me to pick, you know, like air, fire, water, earth, all that jazz, I'd probably pick water every time. I don't know. I just vibe with water. But so I'm very excited to learn all that. Or earth. I feel like for Arin, she would be more earth. She would be more earth-wise. I just picture her like doing that, like being able to like crack the earth or something to uncover something. I don't know. But I'm excited to see what that all entails. So for this first round of the readathon, there are 6, what do you call them? Like kind of classes. Does it say what they're called? No, it just says spring. It just says spring Equinox. Well, anyways, there's like 6 classes that I have to take and pass, and I have books for them, and we're gonna go over them and what the prompts are. Okay, so for my first class, it's Elemental Studies, and we are learning basics of aerodynamics, and the prompt is to read a book under 100 pages, and I honestly had no freaking clue what I was gonna read for this, but I came up with Memento by Amy Kaufman and Jay Kristoff. I swear to God that I read this, but I don't have it marked on Goodreads. So I'm going to say I didn't read it, and I'm going to read it for this. Either way, it'll be quick and easy. I mean, you know what Lumine is like. It'll be fine. And also, there's like an audiobook for this, so like I could just knock it right out. But the next one is Shape-Shifting, and our core focus is Formation Claws, and that's to read a book with claws on the cover. So I went with The Son of Neptune by Rick Riordan because I need to finish like reading this series. I think I started like 2 years ago, and I only read the first book. So I really want to read this. I really want to get into, you know, deeper. I want to be able to read all the other books. So yes, 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 yes. Then we have Animal Studies, and it is Ways of a Pegasus, and that is to read a quick read. So I went with Fake Fiance by Isla Madden Mills, and I mean, like, look at how short this book looks. It's a romance, so I feel like I can fly through it really quick. Makes sense to me. Then we have Astronomy, which is Basics, Asteroids, and Comets, and that's to read a book at the top of your TBR. I don't really have anything at the top of my TBR. I'm just not up to date on books at all, and like, these all have been here forever, so I don't even know what I have anymore. But I went with Kingdom of the Wicked by Carrie Maniscalco, because look at this cover, it's gorgeous. This is the Fairy Loot edition. Beautiful, stunning. I also named my car after the guy in this, and I don't even know who he is. I just was like, Wrath? That sounds like my freaking Jeep out there. Badass. So, yes, my Jeep is named after the guy in this book. So we're gonna find out what he's all about, and hopefully he's a good time. Then we have Conjuration, which is Conjuring of Light, and that is to read a book with like some source of light on the cover. And I went with Undeniable, I almost was gonna say Unbelievable, Undeniable by Melanie Harlow. I read one other book by her and I enjoyed it, so excited for this one. And like, the cover is really cute. So, you know, I had to throw some romance in there where I could. I needed the romance. I'm just in that mood. So that is my last physical book. We have one more class, and I have an audiobook for that. So the last class is Restoration, and that is Cure Wounds, and it's to read a book featuring healers. And I don't know about you, but I don't really know any healer books. If you have this class, let me know what you're reading for this, because I'm curious. I ended up picking, got whiny puppies. I ended up picking The Wrong Highlander by Lindsay Sands. I almost said the wrong author, but it's an audiobook. Picture somewhere. But besides also being another romance with a spicy cover, it is about a healer. I don't know if the love interest is a healer. Something about like this girl kidnaps a guy who's supposed to be a healer, but she ends up kidnapping his brother. And so like, we love that. And then she brings him back and everyone's like, oh my god, like, he's just so good looking. And apparently she like knocks him out again because of that. She doesn't like that comment. And I'm like, yeah, she's already like, oh, what do you mean you all like him? No. But it sounds like a good time, so I'm hoping for it. Fingers crossed. But those are the books that I'm going to be reading for this round of the Magical Readathon. Let me know what you're going to be reading and what your calling is, what your conduit is. Which guild are you? Are you in the Crescent Guild too? If you are, high five. So, I wish me luck. I wish you all luck in completing your prompts, because we just need to band together in this time and ace our classes, okay? But until next time, I'll see you next time. I don't even know what that was. Goodbye.